Gotta be something good in here.
Howdy, partners. Welcome, hope. Y'all are having a good day here at Nuka World. Ready to saddle up and ride into the old Wild West?
So, are you in charge here?
We like to say the only thing that's really in charge here is fun. Get along, little doggies at Dry Rock. Oh, welcome back, partner. You ready for a rootin', tootin' good time here at Dry Rock Gulch?
Well, howdy there, Sheriff. Looks like you got some pesky varmints here in the gulch that need straightening out.
I don't know about varmints, but we got us some no-good outlaws holed up in Bad Mulligan's mine. We could sure use a hand around here? What do you say? Want to be my deputy?
Let me see if I can run some overrides and make you a little more helpful.
Employee manual login recognized. Currently running in full park exhibition mode. Visitors are directed to our 3 main activity centers. Dock Phosphate Saloon, Giddy Up Kids Corral, and One-Eyed Ike's Quick Draw Contest. After completing each activity, the visitor will be given part of the combination to the safe that holds the key to Mad Mulligan's Mine. Signs of life in the mine, originally believed to be mine cart ride attendants, but may actually be an infestation of deadly worms. Advise contracting exterminators. System will now reboot. Have a nice day, and don't forget your uniform.
Nice.
You have what it takes to be one of
Got it.
my deputies. Come on over and find out.
That's it.
Feeling thirsty? Visit Dock Phosphate
Excellent.
Saloon for a free Coca-Cola.
This has got to be the worst gig yet. Caleb came up with another way to torture us with his ridiculous method acting. First it was all the drinking, which, admittedly, was fun at first. But now the guy's refusing to bathe and subjecting us to the worst body odor ever known to mankind. Seriously, the guy plays the town drunk in some Wild West kid show. This ain't Hollywood.
No way to pick this.
I think the whiskey is totally helping me get into the headspace I needed for this new role. I'm really starting to embrace it. And I think I'm seriously nailing it out there, on stage. Jesse's trying to harass me over it, saying it's not right, but screw him. It's time to take this role to the next level. Maybe I'll be the one playing Sheriff Bruce next year. And then Jesse can play the Tundra. serve the jealous bastard right.
Howdy,
There we go.
partners. Welcome to Dry Rock Gulch, where it's always time to...
Sweet.
You look parched there, stranger. You know what you need? A bottle of Nooberdoomer. While the fruit-based flavor with deep hospitality is a big deal out here in Dry Rock Gulch.
Tours for Star Control are now full for the day. Please speak to a park concierge for additional information.
I got 3 orders of drinks I need you to deliver. One is just upstairs, and the other 2 are in town. You game?
Oh no, we're not doing this. Let's see if I can make some adjustments.
Employee manual login recognized. Exhibition bypass protocol engaged. Handing over part 2 of this week's safe combination. Rebooting.
Remember to show your park admission stub to get half off an order of Nuka fries at Cappy's Cafe in Nuka Town, USA. Sickness bags are available for our more sensitive customers at the entrance to the Stampede Carousel. Attention guests. To prevent lip loss, please refrain from leaning over the rail at the Gator Wrestling Show. Thank you.
The new guy gave up one of the small cowboy Cappy plushies yesterday, so Andre fired him. Now he wants me to rig the game even more. I told him, if I keep tweaking it, people are gonna know. But he doesn't give a shit, as usual. At least it wasn't the giant Sheriff Nuka plush. That thing's as big as me and covered in enough dust to choke a small crowd. Maybe Heidi can use me in One-Eyed Ike's quick draw. Anywhere's better than here.
Guide maps for our hedge maze are available for confused visitors at the Safari Adventure Park office for only $35.
Aha, got another one.
Oh, thank goodness it's the new deputy. You got to help me. My herd of giddy-up buttercups have all fled the pokey. You gotta track down and bring back to my corral. Now, giddy-up buttercups can't resist the taste of Nuka-Cola. So check all our refreshment stands. What do you say, deputy? Can you help an honest horse trader out?
Yep. Time for a little reprogramming.
Employee manual login recognized. Exhibition bypass protocol engaged. Handing over part 3 of this week's safe combination rebooting.
Ships are now boarding at Nuka Galaxy. Thirsty? Head over to Don Phosphate.
So, you're the new deputy. Well, I ain't impressed yet. Let's see how you handle an old-fashioned quick draw duel. The rules are simple. We'll each walk into the street. I'll count to 3, and then I'll say, draw. First one to hit the other wins.
Yeah. I think a little administrative override is in order.
Employee manual login recognized. Exhibition bypass protocol engaged. Handing over part 1 of this week's safe combination rebooting.
With stronger restraints following last year's tragedy. Must turn in their indemnity waivers before they will be allowed to participate.
Can't open it from this end.
fun in Mine, Mulligan's Mine. Tussle with any bad outlaws?
It was everything you promised, Sheriff. More fun than a bale full of hay.
Well, all right. Please put in a good word with Nuka-Cola Corporate when your survey card arrives in the mail. Here, take some souvenir bottle caps courtesy of the Nuka-Cola Janitorial Service Department. You and your friends are welcome in Dry Rock Gulch anytime. Do you have what it takes?
Yes.
Attention space pilots, Earth is under attack, and you currently are...
Welcome to Nuka-Cola World of Refreshments, now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. Nuka-Cola Quantum. Twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates. Nuka-Cola began its journey in the year twice the taste. And just look at that. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula. But in late 2044, Mr. Brad Burton was finally successful, and Nuka-Cola was born. A quickly surpassed other lesser beverages to become America's #1 favorite soft drink. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classy Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola. Or for those that prefer a timeless fruit-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola Quartz and not one to rest on his laurels, Mr. Brad Burton and his team of talented beverage makers continue to create new and exciting formulas. It took almost 2 years to perfect the formula, but in late 2044, or for those that prefer a timeless fruit-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild.
Clue number 7.
Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola. While out here on the East Coast, folks delight in the refreshment of an ice-cold Nuka Orange or Nuka Cherry. And be on the lookout for our special pre-release shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum, coming soon to your favorite grocer or restaurant. While out here on the East Coast, folks delight in the refreshment of an ice-cold Nuka Grape, Nuka Orange, or Nuka Cherry. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classy Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka-Cola Victory. While out here on the East Coast, folks delight in the refreshment of an ice-cold Nuka Grape, Nuka Orange, or Nuka Cherry. And be on the lookout for our special pre-release shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum, coming soon to your favorite grocer or restaurant. Hey, Mom and Dad, are you ready for a night out on the town? Then pick up an ice-cold Nuka-Cola Dark. And experience the most thirst-quenching way to unwind. Dreamt of a delicious soft drink that would provide energy, focus, and 120% the recommended daily value of sugar. Or for those that prefer a timeless fruit-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola. While out here on the East, folks delight in the refreshment of an ice-cold Nuka Grape, Nuka Orange, or Nuka Berry. Out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola Quartz and refreshingly patriotic Nuka. It quickly surpassed other lesser beverages to become America's #1 favorite soft drink. Or for those that prefer a timeless root-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild. And be on the lookout for our special pre-release shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum, coming soon to your favorite grocer Nuka-Cola began its journey in the year 2042 when our founder, John Caleb Brown, so sit back and enjoy the ride as we through the Nuka-Cola world of refreshment. Welcome to the Nuka-Cola world of refreshment, now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. 35% alcohol by volume. Do not consume Nuka-Cola Dark if you're pregnant or planning on becoming pregnant. Do not operate motor vehicles or heavy machinery for at least 8 hours after drinking.
As far as I know, last living member of Sergeant Lanier's recon team. We tried to secure the bottling plant. Got overrun by some new breed of Mirelurk. I've never seen anything like them. Blue glow, so strong, stronger than any Commonwealth lurk I've encountered. It's gotta be the quantum running through this place. We breached their nest, and they poured out. We felt bad, but I'm pretty sure one of those damn lurks made off with my leg in the process. Private Clay dragged me to safety before I sent him to warn the others back at the camp, but I could hear their screams from here. I know that help's not coming, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna be food for some Mirelurk spawn, so I'm taking this matter into my own hands. This is Corporal Downey, signing off for good.
That's it.
And now for a special surprise. This is where we produce the newest member of our family, Nuka-Cola Quantum. That blue glow isn't just for show, folks. Quantum contains a top secret additive to give you a nuclear boost of energy.
Sweet.
Nuka-Cola Quantum. Twice the calories, twice the carbohydrates, twice the caffeine, and twice the taste. And just look at that amazing patented blue glow. He dreamt of a delicious soft drink that would provide energy, focus,
Yes.
While out here on the East Coast, folks delight in the refreshment of out west, they enjoy regional favorites, such as the classic Nuka-Cola Quart and be on the lookout for our special pre-release shipments of Nuka-Cola Quantum, coming soon to your favorite grocer or restaurant. While out here on the East Coast, hey, Mom and Dad, are you ready for a night out on the town? But this isn't just a ride. It's one of several operational factories actively producing Nuka-Cola. Here in the bottling chamber, we carefully pour each delicious liquid into our new space-age rocket bottle. And now for a special surprise. This is where we produce the newest member of our family, Nuka-Cola Quantum. That blue glow isn't just for show, folks. Quantum contains a top secret additive to give you a nuclear boost of energy. And now for a special surprise. This is where we produce the newest member of our family, Nuka-Cola Quantum. That blue glow isn't just for show, folks. Quantum contains a top secret additive to give you a nuclear boost of energy. On behalf of all of us at Nuka World, we hope you have enjoyed the ride and learning more about Nuka-Cola. So sit back and enjoy the ride as we take you through the Nuka-Cola World of Refreshment. Welcome to the Nuka-Cola World of Refreshment, now featuring a river of Nuka-Cola Quantum. On behalf of all of us at Nuka World, we hope you have enjoyed the ride and learning more about Nuka-Cola. And now for a special surprise. Each bottle is carbonated and then sealed with here in the mixing area, we combine just a hint of 17 35% alcohol by volume. And be on the lookout. Do not consume Nuka-Cola Dark Laser pregnant with Nuka-Cola Quantum. Coming soon to your favorite grocer or restaurant. Or for those that prefer a timeless root-based beverage, they pick up a delicious Nuka-Cola Wild. Not one to rest on his laurels, Mr. Brad Burton and his team of talented beverageers continue to create new Nuka-Cola formulas journey in the year 2042, when our founder, John Caleb Brad Burton, was a budding
That's it.
chemist. Hey, Mom and Dad dreamt of a delicious soft drink that would provide energy, focus, and 120% Nuka-Cola Quantum. Twice the calories.
Remember to redeem all your prize tickets at the at the parlor are sold out. Tickets for evening showings are still available. Just a reminder that Nuka World is not responsible for injuries sustained by the audience during the Cola Clowns Comedy Cavalcade. Shoes ruined at the Barnyard Animal Petting Zoo?
People paid for this crap? Bunch of suckers.
There's my favorite deputy. Going up. Floor.
Chained up on the other side.
What's up, boss?
Look alive, Gage.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually did it. Nuka World is ours. All of it.
Why are you acting surprised?
Hey, no disrespect, boss. You've just gotta understand. We ain't ever been on ground this solid before. Now that we're here, let's keep this party going. I'm thinking it's time we set our sights on the Commonwealth.
Aiming pretty high, aren't you, Gage? Why stop there? Why not take over the moon while we're at it?
Nah, the little green men can keep that one. Taking back Nuka World is a big friggin' deal, no question. But it can't be the end of things. Needs to be a beginning. These bunch of savages need a goal, something to focus on. If they ain't got it, they'll wind up turning on each other. In an operation this big, we're gonna need more of, well, everything. Nobody's gonna hand it to us. We need to take it. Commonwealth has a ton of shitty little settlements that could be put to better use. Don't you think?
Oh, nuts. I was just starting to get cozy in my little castle.
Now you're starting to sound like Coulter. You remember? The idiot whose body we recently dumped into the river? He was always content to just barely scrape by. Look where that got him. We don't gotta rush into this headlong. We take it slow. Be smart about it. If we're aiming to grab a piece of the Commonwealth, it's going to take the right contacts and a lot of muscle. Right? I say we go have ourselves a chat with Shank. He's the point man for everything entering and leaving Nuka World. He floated this idea before. Been itching to talk to you ever since you took over. So I bet he's got a good idea of where to start. He's in charge of the caravan, so odds are you can find him somewhere near the marketplace.
If you're vouching for this Shank guy, that sounds good enough to me.
Yeah, sure. How else do you think he ended up at the top of my Christmas list? Just head over and talk to the guy. He'll back up what I'm saying about the Commonwealth. And while you're doing that, I've already got the gangs working on getting Nuka World's power plant up and running. It's about time we shed some real light around here and let people know we mean serious business. Oh, and if you need my advice and you want me to keep tagging along, you've got it.
Hey,
Need something from me?
come on.
You're the overboss. Hey, boss, can we talk now?
Gage.
Hey, boss, can we talk now?
Of course. What's up?
I just wanted to say... That whole thing with Coulter, I know we talked about it some, but it could be a sore spot between us, yeah? I mean, here I went and turned on the overboss. Who's to say I wouldn't do it again?
What's the matter, Gage? Feeling guilty all of a sudden?
No, ain't no guilt over that call. Look, Coulter was a piece of shit. I've been real clear about that with you. But that was all on me. I'm the one who talked him into being overboss in the first place.
If you're gonna tell me you shoved a hand up his ass and turned him into a human puppet, I don't want to hear it.
Shit, man. Vivid imagination you got there. Right then, I thought Coulter was what this operation needed. Big, strong, didn't take shit from nobody. The gangs would fear and respect him, and he'd listen to me. I'd use all my years of experience to help him run things. But he was stubborn, let shit go to his head. Ain't the first time I've seen it, honestly, but it was one of the worst.
Put a big dumb idiot in charge. What could possibly go wrong?
I gave him too much credit. I could admit that. One thing I've learned over the years, being the guy in charge also means you're the guy with the biggest target on your back. Whether it's another gang looking to take whatever you've scraped together or some punk thinking he knows better than the boss, there is always someone gunning for you. I don't want that target on me, but if I can be the guy just behind the guy in charge, well, that suits me just fine. If I got his ear, I can steer things in a direction that benefits me and usually everyone else.
Gage, if you think I'm gonna let you get behind me and steer me anywhere?
Oh, come on, boss. I'm being serious here for once. You ain't like Coulter. That's what I'm getting at. You ain't like the other raiders I've run with. So far, you make a pretty damn good overboss. And it's been fun running with you. I'm just saying, I'm starting to be glad we teamed up is all. All right, fuck it. You know what I'm getting at. Let's get going. Anything in here? Sometimes works in your favor if the sheep see you coming. Make them sweat, get nervous. They make mistakes.
Nisha seems to think you could make a difference. But for better? Or worse?
Man, this is a waste of time.
Damn Nuka-Cola song stuck in my head again.
Things will get better. One day, rooting around with you long, it's start a fight.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you're standing here, well, I suppose Gage figured you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long it'd take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
And what makes you think I've been convinced?
Well, if you aren't yet, you sure as hell should be. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
I wanted to ask about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
What is it that you get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
If I'm gonna do this, I don't want to hurt people.
No fun in that. But look, you're the overboss. You decide you want to sweet-talk the poor sods we're gonna be dealing with instead of filling them full of lead? That's up to you. But I can't change the fact that you're gonna have to run some people out of their homes so we can give them to the gangs. No one said being boss was gonna be easy. Now, you just say if this is something you're ready to move on.
Okay, let's get started.
Music to my ears. So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require 3 things: territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are 2 ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
Is there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out, but it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So, which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The Disciples.
Yeah? Better bring a tarp. That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
We can't target certain settlements with certain jobs?
Unfortunately. Can't talk people off their land if there's no one around to talk to and the like. Most cases, I'll try to let you know why we can't target a place, but the biggest hindrance is if there's already some activity going on there. Though if that is the case, that Pip-Boy of yours might be able to give you some info on whatever might be blocking us hitting that spot. Now, you ready to pick that first settlement?
What were those targets you'd recommended before?
Croup Manor, Taffington Boathouse, Greentop Nursery, and the Slog. Again, I can't guarantee those will all be available targets till I check my notes. But if they are, they're certainly a good place to start. Now you ready to make your decision?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where do you want to hit? No go with that one, boss. I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there. I don't think they'd appreciate you hitting it. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Why would I want to change up the type of job?
Well, some places in the Commonwealth aren't interested in talking to you. So going in guns blazing will usually give you more spots you can hit. Personally, I think it's a hell of a lot more fun too. Plus, shooting the place up is a guaranteed way to get what you want. Trying to convince a settlement can go awry if you don't do the right prep.
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, what's the target? Oh, damn. Sorry, boss. No dice. I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there. I don't think they'd appreciate you hitting it. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Let's do this later.
Your call.
Smells like dead meat.
Face the way it is, then get out of mine.
Life is short, boss. You better get your partying in now.
Hi there.
Hi there. If you
Hey, Shank.
So you decided how you want to claim that territory?
Let me talk to them. I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Which gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The Disciples.
Uh-huh. Now, the target. You ready to decide where this is going down?
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this? Yeah, that one ain't gonna work, boss. I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there. I don't think they'd appreciate you hitting it. You want to give me another target? Or did you maybe want to change up the job?
Let's do a different target.
You got it. So, where do you want to hit? Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Does that matter?
Only if you want to keep control of it. Targeting a settlement for a job is gonna break whatever connections you might have had to the place. Worth taking a moment to consider how much you like having that spot under your thumb. So, that the target?
Don't you ever question me.
Of course not, boss. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
There's some bad jobs here. Cleaning up the pack's hideout is the worst.
secure the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado de las puertas. We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Hey.
Hey.
Yeah? Can I help you?
Now, I'm here for your land. You should leave while you can still walk.
Whoa, whoa. Take it easy, all right? Look, I can't just abandon this place. It's home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna... Fine. Take it. Place is all yours.
Land's yours, okay?
Can we trade a few things?
All right, I guess.
Hey.
Unimpressive. But I guess it'll do. Sooner we get some supplies coming in, the better. You can run along now. Go tell him how it went.
I wonder what has happened elsewhere. Is what has befallen the Commonwealth a difficult, lessons, no?
You crossed the line, General. There are some things I can't forgive. I thought I knew you. I trusted you. Then you joined up with the scum that prey on the Commonwealth.
What are you talking about?
Don't try to deny it. I know what you've done. Don't think that the Minutemen will stand by and let you bring even more misery to the Commonwealth. If that means shooting at you and your new friends, so be it. But that's in your hands. You can still turn back and try to actually make the Commonwealth a better place.
Is there anything I can do to make this right between us?
No, not after this. For the Commonwealth's sake, I hope you change your mind and come back to being the general we hoped for. I'll follow your orders as a loyal Minuteman. But our friendship is over. I can never trust you like that again. Opening fire.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Now, where did I put my skirt? Crops have been growing pretty good lately. I'm just so hungry all the time.
Hope this rain lets up soon.
For something that is hard to process. Apologies if sometimes I make...